Hello, Leo, and welcome. Welcome to your October love predictions. Let's see if we have something a little magical in these cards for you. I must admit, I did 4 readings yesterday, and they were a little on the crazy side. I just want to remind everybody that I work with Vedic sidereal astrology, which is different than tropical Western. Sorry. My voice is groggy. It's hay fever season. And that's just the way that it is. So I have my coffee here and I'm going to spaz up my energy, hopefully a little bit, a spunk for you, Leo. But yeah, so Vedic sidereal astrology is what I work with. So you're going to want to get onto Google and you're going to want to Google your Vedic chart, because when we do these readings, we want to go from the moon, from the Venus, or from the rising when it goes to love, because the moon is your emotional self and the rising or ascendant is more of the physical manifestation of the situation. And the Venus is just all about love. So your sun sign is great for, understanding other elements or aspects of your chart, but it's not really as helpful when it comes to just having a love reading. If you have not liked, subscribed, or commented yet, please do so. Thank you so much to all of you who keep showing up and to everyone who is new on my channel. Just sending you guys just so much love, so much love. The sun is shining today, and I am trying this from a different angle. I'm working with the She-Wolf Tarot, which is one of my absolute favorite intuitively connected decks. I love the artistry. I love just the energy and connection of this deck. It's by the same, although it needs to be worked in for me to do like funky little card tricks. I can't yet. It's just bigger. And yeah. Anyways, I was going to say a lot of my other readings, you guys see me working with Serpent Fire, and the deck is by the same creator. I'm not like affiliated or paid or anything like that. People ask me all the time about my decks, and so I'm just sharing. Because a big passion for me is finding decks that I just love and adore the artistry with. Okay, remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a general read, Leo. If you want something more specific to you, you can check out the links that I'll provide below when I'm finished recording this. Yeah, just be responsible. Use your own intuition, discrimination, guidance. Don't go do crazy things in your relationship because of an online tarot reading. Although I know this stuff can get creepy, eerie, accurate, and on point. I get it. So, let's see here. What's going on in Leo love life? Again, if this doesn't resonate, check out another aspect of your chart, okay? And sorry if I'm going to be like through the video. I really do seriously apologize. I'm going to go get some like oil of oregano. It's just allergy season and I'll be a bit congested. So I'm not trying to talk romantic. Okay, so let's see here. Leo, what's going on in your situation, beautiful souls? What is going on for you? Make sure I have the volume on here. You guys can even hear me. So far we've got the Magus as your kind of the overall energy of your read. The challenge is Queen of Cups in reverse. Your energy is coming in as the 5 of Swords. The person external to you, or the external energy to you, is coming in as the 2 of Swords. Take this as it fits. Sometimes the roles are reversed. Cross watchers, welcome. What you don't know that you need to know. Interesting. Spirit's advice is the Fool. So you've got 3 major arcana already here. Leo, which is pretty impressive. Let's see, what is going to happen in the near future for Leo? Near future for Leo's love life. 8 of Swords. Okay. And the overall outcome for your situation, it's you. You're showing up in your own read. This is kind of crazy. You guys literally have 4 major arcana popping out in your read. So let's see. So if you are looking at this from your sun sign because you don't know what your moon or you don't know what your rising or your Venus is, this is going to be like the soul knowing, like what you know at a soul level about this situation, Leo. Okay. Bottom of the deck, external energy to you is the 3 of Wands. Okay. And I'd like to just say the vibration right now is the 5 of Pentacles. So, Leo, there is some confusion, some instability over like what the hell is going on. You're not sure if you're up or down, or if they're up or down, or if you guys are just going to keep spinning and spinning and spinning in this perfect, it's like almost like you're a perfect pair, but you're not looking at each other. Okay. You're not seeing each other. One of you is like balancing like spiritual elements. One of you guys is much more earthbound. So there might be a conflict in your beliefs. One of you might be a little more practical, and one of you is a little more spontaneous or fiery, Leo, perhaps. To start off the read, we have the Magus, which is like the magician, if I'm not mistaken, in the traditional tarot. And the challenge you have is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there is an element of depression, an element of sadness, an element of unable to really process or move through emotions that are coming up right now. The energy is the magician. So this could be read multiple ways, but it's like an opportunity to manifest your thoughts. So like, what is in your mind right now? You know, are you allowing your mind to flow like this creative lotus? Are you allowing the crown energy of yourself to be present? Are you balancing this trinity of mind, body, and spirit? Are you cultivating thoughts that will bloom into something that is royal? And I feel like right now, the challenge is that you're so powerful, that you're so strong. You might be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. It's possible. Okay. But right now, you might be manifesting this energy of, I don't know, challenge in your emotions in your mind because you're so stuck in this energy of emotional turmoil that your thought vibration is maybe attracting things to you that wouldn't be in your highest good. And maybe the challenge of your emotions being so turned upside down right now, this could be you or the other person, but could be an air of manipulation. Sometimes there can be manipulation through thought, or sometimes you have people doing some kind of manifesting, like somebody might be manifesting something out of alignment with somebody's highest potential or good, right? So let's look at you and let's look at this other person. Okay, and if it isn't another person, it could just be the external energy, like the mirrored energy that you're receiving back from the collective consciousness that's giving you these impressions. about love. So you're coming in as the Five of Swords. So if you just take a look at this image here, look at her. She's on her knees. And again, gender is fluid in the tarot, so make it work for what fits your story. But she's on her knees and she's just looking up to this planet, like in the middle of the desert, just very conflicted, kind of saying, no, like I can't handle this. You know, I'm already on my knees. I'm already unsure of where to go, but all of my energy is in this place of resisting more conflict. Okay, it's like the weight of a whole world is coming towards you and you're pushing it away. Their energy is the Two of Swords. So they're very indecisive right now. You know, it's like the luminous is behind them. There is this conscious energy behind them. But they're feeling right now between two pillars of choice and just unsure how to move outside of this place of standing in the middle, in between, because there's this sense somehow of this protection by just standing still, even though it's a stagnant place. It's indecisive. You could also be dealing with a Libra, okay? But right now, you're resisting and they're unsure of how to move, okay? So it's like you're fighting with this energy. You could be fighting with them. You could be fighting with them because they're being stagnant. And they could be unsure because you're coming across this maybe like a conflicting type of energy, something that's just not necessarily, it's not feeling very light and playful right now. If you're catching the drift of the cards. There's this like circling energy that you guys are going through. You're feeling conflicted. They're feeling unsure. The Magician is here though. The Magician can be all things, do all things, manifest all things, like black or white, manipulative or kosher. You know, the problem right now though is an imbalance of emotions and a depression. There is lack of transmuting what has been confusing or what has transpired or what's been unstable, that you guys haven't energetically been able to find some type of even ground. The external energy to you, what you're being met with in terms of the universe, is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands usually moves forward. So you can see this woman perched here on this rock, and you have this beautiful kind of cosmic landscape here behind the clouds. And so there is an energy of this person wanting to move forward and explore this cosmic terrain. Okay, despite this conflict right now. What you don't know that you need to know. So whenever I see this card, for like a few people, I really feel it's just like these serpent energies meeting this earth, you know, and having the moon like this crescent over here, to me, like when I look at it, is moving towards to me, I always look at this and I think of, you know, sperm and an ovary. I think of impregnation. So for some of you guys, what you need to know that you don't know is there might be a few of you on here that are watching this that might be pregnant. So you might want to go and get a pregnancy test. It's just what I feel when I see this card. Okay. For others of you, it's like there is some type of joining. There's some type of union. And this merging of very, very different energies. And it's quite intense because it's major arcana, okay? It's quite revealing. It's this very, like in native wisdom, they ascribe the snake, the serpent, to wisdom. So it's like wisdom meeting right now. Okay, so you're pairing the masculine and the feminine, the intuitive and the wisdom. Okay, so right now, what you need to know that you don't know is there's a very strong energy of penetration right now. If you're not with this person or you're not even sure who this person could be like literally a magician, and there is work going on in the ethereal realms where they are literally penetrating your energy. Okay. You might have some type of feeling about that, but this is kind of like an energetic unveiling. This placement of this card is what you don't know that you need to know. Spirit's advice is the Fool, and the Fool does what? Takes a leap of faith. Sometimes we look at what is before us and it seems like this void that could not be understood. It feels like it could be something that isn't what we typically go towards. A lot of the times, when I'm reading from various different decks, the Fool card has such a different representation. This one has a very otherworldly type of feel to it. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be taking a leap of faith out of something that is comfortable for you in terms of your spiritual or religious or regular practice. You're going to be taking a leap of faith to open yourself to a different dynamic of belief system, even for some of you, Leo, in order to see if, like I said at the beginning, and again, this message just might be for one person, but it's going to be for somebody. When I was saying about this Five of Pentacles, this instability, I felt like some of you might be just turning and turning because there might just be different belief systems. It's really hard to move forward when you're of like just such a different background. So some of you might be taking a leap of faith to be open to even something that the other person believes that might not be in your traditional way of thinking. Eight of Swords is what we see for the near future. So the Eight of Swords is a fast kind of energy. I'm not even going to look at the traditional reading of the deck. I'm just going to go based on what I see here. But it's like there's all of these different various elements of energy that are showing up really strong, that are cutting through. They're cutting through the parts of this that aren't highlighting your highest potential. They're cutting through and they're showing you truth. They're showing you various lenses of this other person. They're showing you all of the different potentials that could play out because there's varying. And they're showing you that like you really hold the light here. You are the one that has this, giant spiritual sword. And you're the one that is opening yourself up to all of these different sides, aspects of character in this person. Because people are whole people. We can have like magical aspects of a person and there can be other elements too. Like what it comes down to in a relationship is, are you willing to take on all of these different elements of this person? And are they able to take on all of the different elements of you? Because that's sharp and it's intense. It's a very, very strong energy. So it's just showing, I think you're going to start seeing these various lenses and elements of this person in the near future. Your overall outcome in this relationship or the relationship that you might find yourself in October is lust. So some of you guys will find that you have this, insatiable passion and attraction for this other individual. It's just, like Beauty and the Beast. And it's just this very sensual, very just very sensual energy, very strong energy that you encompass. And it's like, you know, you're the lion, and you might find your other person to be more of this muse, or you yourself might be the muse and are bringing out this lion type of quality in the other individual. But strength comes to show that, you know, we're on our path, we're where we're supposed to be, and that we can meet the challenges head on, that there's no passiveness in knowing where you stand. You're coming to this with awareness. You're coming to this knowing. You're coming to this looking your partner straight in the eye. This is a very positive omen for any of you that have partners that may have been struggling with any kind of health stuff, or if you've had any kind of challenge with this person in getting your point across or being seen and heard. It's like you are strong enough to look at them and tell them the truth and to just be honest. So overall, and this is you, like this is your card, Leo, right? So I feel like at the end of the day, the ball is going to be really in your court. You're the one, through your own energy, through what you manifest, is really going to bloom what may or may not result from this. For a few of you, I just have to remind you, this did kind of show up, and there was that chance that I said, you know, there might be a pregnancy in the table. Otherwise, they might be like playing this magician role and maybe manifesting you, or they might be penetrating you from an energetic, you know, or dreamscape type of place. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to share my videos. I'm going to have hundreds of them going up, so I really appreciate you showing up. I'm going to pull you an oracle from the Work Your Light Oracle. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. So this is your time to shine. This is your time to go deep within and really trust and believe in your own magic, in your own vision, in your own ability to attract a new way of life, and showing your seeds with the world so that they can just take this vibrant strength that you carry, Leo, as you have beautiful leadership qualities, and you're able to do it with a way that is just so strong and powerful, but beautiful. Just, you know, people are absolutely just allured by the lion. You know, it's the king. The lion is the king. And you have that royalty about you, and it gives you this stature, and you do it with such beauty and with such grace that people just love to watch what you are birthing into the world. And this birthing card coming again, so for a few of you, you may actually be bringing new life into the world with this person. And if that's the case, congratulations and much love. I know that that will only be for a very small select number of people, but somebody on here needs to hear that message. So I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.